Yes, to answer your question.
Yeah, I figured it out. I was just typing in so is it wave? Is it wave with the number sign? Then yeah, I
Yep.
figured it out. So
And then exclamation paste minus, which you can save with a dollar sign at the end and automatically send it when you type it or press it with a hotkey.
is that in addition to is that like both of those for Lucky Dog or is it just the wave around?
Paste minus is to subtract a lap of caution.
Okay. I don't know if I'll need to do that. But good to know, I guess. Kind of specifically set up the rule so I have to do as little adminning as necessary.
Yeah.
Just hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. But
Mm-hmm.
User joined your channel.
just getting my whisper set up. Figured don't have any of my normal teammates here, so need to have somebody.
I've still got you on this one.
Cool.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000. In second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
Yo.
Hey,
Car inside. Stay high. Still there. Clear.
Microphone muted.
Yeah, sorry about that, Rob. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, this is just we got 22 minutes left in practice. Then we'll get to the race.
Microphone activated.
James, do you expect more people to pile in at the last minute, or is this what we got tonight?
I mean, we've got more car files in the drive, so there should at least be like 2 or 3 more. Especially the guy who I made a paint scheme for. I might extend practice just a bit, just in case there's people that don't realize that it is only a half-hour practice. But just since it is the first race.
Usually the first race you see like 25 people, right?
Yeah, that's what happened with all the old test races I put up too. That's why I ended up adding AI to the last couple.
User joined your channel.
There we go. So I know Jesse said they were coming, and I thought there was at least one more. I know Ken said he was going, but he's having his audio issue. And then I don't know if Gustavo got his whole TeamSpeak thing sorted, but I hate to turn someone away, but I gotta stick with the rule of you gotta be able to be on comms.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to talk to people through chat while racing.
Are you hearing me okay, James, or am I a little quiet?
You were quiet earlier, but I'm hearing you good now.
Okay.
So, hello.
Hey,
Yo.
what's up, Kevin?
Doing good. So why TeamSpeak instead of Discord?
Good question. That's kind of
You're
what
gonna
we've
have to-
always used.
You're going to have to
in the
take that
league.
up with the community at large, really.
Yeah, I've been wanting to switch over to Discord, but some people are having issues with that. It's what we've been using, so I figured at least for the first race I'll stick with that. But
Alright.
I've already mixed up so many things with the rules and the track selection and all that, so I figured I'd keep some things the same as they've been for the last 7 seasons.
Makes sense. I probably should have asked this way before. Okay, yeah, here's the core file that I was looking for. I was wondering, is there going to be a special core I should use? I found it.
I don't. It's pretty much just whatever the game.
Oh,
Microphone muted.
it's just
Yeah,
a stock
Robert,
core,
I think it's
alright.
just
Yeah.
when I mumble, it's quiet. But when I
Yeah,
talk
'cause
normal, it's fine.
Yeah, Open
Microphone
Speedway uses a
activated.
core, different core now, or they have been for a few years.
Microphone
If there's a
muted.
way to boost my audio when I'm speaking quietly
Yeah, I
and
haven't
not
been on Open Speedway since like,
blow out
it
your
first started.
speakers when I talk
When the game
loud,
came out,
like
they,
a compressor or
started
something,
up, and I think that's
compatible with OBS, let
I
me know.
must have had like just
Microphone
either a
activated.
crappy experience with it just because of my connection, and that's why I never really did online racing again until what was it, like 2022. It was that exhibition race we did where we were testing out the NCS 22 mod, and it wasn't even finished yet, and that was my first actual competitive online race.
47.966.
Apparently all of my audio is just quiet on my stream, not just me.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Might just turn up, well, audio output, that's game and TeamSpeak. My audio
we can get,
input
like,
is all the way up.
One more car, and then because I was like, if we have less than 5, I might roll it back and throw AI in. I didn't really want to do that since we're counting points now.
Right.
That's just gonna make points situation like, what if an AI wins? Then
47.568.
We'll just have to all team up and make sure that doesn't happen.
right.
I'll pit with you.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. 53.566.
Nailed it.
Hey, Ben. Alright.
Microphone muted.
Turned up all my audio. Let me know if that's better.
Microphone
Keep it under
activated.
5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Why is there grass right here?
Okay, merge when you can.
That's what I was wondering. Why is there's grass there?
I just saw dirt coming out from James's car right when I was about to give him a bump. Is there any other secret grass we should know about? Alright, good.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. 1 minute 25.467. Watch that speed now. Keep
The
it
heck?
on 5,000 in second. Okay, merge when you can.
Interesting.
So there's grass right there. Neato.
Hold on.
Yep. That whole little old area that used to be grass is still grass. It just looks like asphalt.
Weird. Yeah, no, I just
Oh.
grabbed whichever Daytona we've been using.
Hell yeah, this is paint concrete asphalt. This is certified 3 wide. What's the grip set to? Oh, nice. Well, honestly, the paint should be at 1.3 or something to really make that. Maybe not.
So something I'm trying to like wrap my head around is like figure out what do I do that like affects other people. Like if I back all the way out of the game, does that disconnect the entire
No.
field from the server?
No.
Because like I'm looking at, we got 2 Kevin Vergara's here, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to remember what it is done that
Microphone muted.
rolls everything back and like resets it.
Alright, so paint's 1.2, concrete's 1.55, asphalt's 2.0. So the inside lane is boosted, but not by as much as the outsides are, which is what you want. You want the outsides to be more powerful. So that'll be fun to see how it actually works.
Microphone activated.
Now, as long as the server's booted up. Sorry, I should do this on Whisper. As long as the server is booted up, there doesn't have to actually be a boss or admin in the server.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure how like anyone gets into it before I'm here. Like, I thought me being here is what put it up, but I guess not.
And I guess Kevin came in as the number 1, and then came back in as the 107.
Yeah. So that's what I was like. What do I need to do to clear that up?
Nothing.
Just have everyone. No, just
The only thing you'll have to do if he comes back in for some reason and gets given a 300 number car, you'll have to back the server to the lobby, make him leave the server, and then come back.
oh, okay.
But as long as he comes back in to 107, it's fine. You don't have to do anything.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000. In second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
And I get a mic test now.
I got you.
Gotcha.
Perfect, my push to talk works.
You fell out again. Are you sure you've got the core.ini?
Oh, for me? Oh, yeah, I could have sworn I... Hold on.
Sometimes people have to delete their old core.ini before bringing the new one in.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000.
He was asking about that, and I wasn't sure. I've always just used whatever was in there, but it's been so long since I set this stuff up. I don't know if there was a specific one he needs to get.
User disconnected from your channel.
Kenny said, I'm not racing with 3 people.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000. In second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Yeah, the Gustavo guy is in the Discord chat right now. Like, what are you doing? I mean, technically, I could be in both simultaneously, so if he wanted to be in there, I could go there and both sides would hear me. But,
So I don't want to have to set up a push to talk for one and a voice activated for the other, so I guess I'll just be in Discord with a mute. Since this is the default way to communicate.
yeah, that works. I mean, he's not even in the server, so I'm not too worried about it.
Okay, merge when you can.
No damage. Wait, is damage off?
Yes.
Solid.
It's my way of getting around not having damage claims, because there will be no damage. Or, like, incident claims, because it's not going to ruin anyone's night.
Of course, during qual, it's realistic damage regardless.
Yeah, well, at least can't blame anybody else.
Right.
That was my core issue with this league in the past was, oh, you gotta claim your incidents, and then, but we're not gonna have anyone who tell you that you need to claim your incident. You just have to know. And if you don't, you will lose your win later in the review.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Don't merge yet.
Six minutes left.
Yeah, I might just give it a little bit of extra, especially if Kevin's having issues. And Kevin, I just put my core INI in SNS chat just in case you want to grab one that we know for a fact works.
I tried the one on Discord right now. I'm also trying to fix this pedal issue I'm having that happens every now and then with my G29.
Logitech.
Yeah, I swear to God, the G27 worked so much better with this app, but with G-Hub, I feel like that broke everything.
Yeah, G-Hub's the worst. I had a G25 for the longest time, then I finally thought, oh, I'll get with the times and get a... It wasn't a 29, but it was the one after that, like a 923, I think, and that thing was just hot garbage. I couldn't even get the buttons to work right. Finally just went and got a Moza and haven't looked back. And yeah, it's mostly the software. The hardware is actually not terrible. The software is awful.
Let me see if restarting it will help, or at least quitting. That should probably fix something, right?
Maru is always so hit or miss with with G-Hub. Just when you think you got something figured out, it wouldn't work anymore.
I swear it was literally working fine today, this morning, and then I can't get these pedals to work anymore.
Did you change what USB port they were plugged into? Because NR is very sensitive to the order of your USB ports. It's going to be different per your motherboard, but if you change the USB port something's plugged into after NR recognizes it for the first time, it may not recognize it on that other port. I bother downloading Gustavo's car.
That didn't fix the issue. It's specifically the brakes. Axis 2 and 3 don't work, which is pedal and gas.
ISRL cars.
Steering works fine, clutch works, but just gas and brake.
It's not just that it's on the second page of Axis, is it? If you see the little arrows at the bottom when you're trying to calibrate.
There is no second page.
Huh.
It's just Axis 0, 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, then my NR just froze. I could have audio but no visual. That's fun.
Well, I'm gonna try and restart my PC and see if that fixes it.
User disconnected from your channel.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second.
I'm just gonna go ahead and push practice to the beginning again, just to.
Don't go over
I'm having my own
70.
issues
Keep it
too.
under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
User joined your channel.
Alright. Let's see if that worked.
How are your pedals connected?
Oh, just the normal way, straight from the wheelbase. The G29.
So your pedals are plugged into your wheel?
Correct.
Okay. And your wheel is plugged in via USB?
Also correct.
The first time you connected your wheels to NR, your pedals were plugged into your wheel was plugged into USB. Did you move the USB cord to a different port since the first time you connected to NR?
Or I It was on the same USB, and then you told me try changing it to another USB port.
No, I was asking if you had changed, because
50.2.
NR is very particular about your USB ports, specifically each one.
When it wasn't working like that, or when it stopped working, I had it the same port connected at the same time.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Mike.
Maybe I won't be able to race. I can't get anything to work.
What do you mean?
Damn.
What's not working?
Game's not registering my pedals. All my graphics are all screwed up. Like it's not even showing my paint scheme.
It showed me your paint scheme.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Clear.
Yeah, no, it's my screen. It's like blurry and it's just like solid blue. It doesn't show any of the graphics.
53.702.
Try making a new player.
Also, check to make sure you set the multiplayer one as well to the one you're using. Single player and multiplayer difference.
Mike wouldn't make that mistake.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I'm
yeah.
definitely on my multiplayer.
And we saw him just a little bit ago when you were in before. It's just technical difficulty night for everybody.
Also, Mike, I've had a weird revelation. I'm not sure if this is something that might help or not. But I was having a problem after a Windows update, and I deleted my app.ini and let the game make a new one. You can simulate that by just renaming your app.ini to app.ini.old or something, hide it from the game. You can try that.
Okay, it's fixed.
I just did a graphic driver update, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but
Yeah.
I'll try the app thing first.
And you could also rerun your config.
Right.
Yeah,
Well-
I tried that, and it said that it's trying to tell me I don't have enough memory for that. I'm like, I definitely got enough memory.
And obviously you've only got one instance of NR running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple days ago I tried to install DaVinci, and it had me swap my driver from game driver to creator driver for the NVIDIA, and then I just swapped it back, but it's not cooperating.
See if that app thing helps.
Cool, I got everything working. I even got the cam hack to work so I can lower my FOV.
Nice.
Funny you say that, because all of a sudden my cam hack's not working. Okay, I just restarted it. It's good now. Man, there's like no grip at that pit exit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, every time I click on NR, it just wants to run config.
Yeah, that's gonna happen when you delete your app INI.
No, I mean, it's repeating doing
Oh.
that.
Well, that's not good.
Like, it runs it, says everything's been saved, closes out, then I go to open NR again, and it pops up again.
Did it create an app INI?
Yeah.
What if you run the NREXE as an administrator?
Let's give that a try.
After that, Mike, do you have any D3, D whatever DLLs in your NR base folder?
I should have.
Because I don't. I didn't download any of those. So I'm using, I guess, by default, DirectX 8. A lot of
Yeah,
people,
I got D3 D8.
and you have a DLL in your base folder?
Yeah.
I don't. So you might remove that and try.
Yeah, I feel like that used to like fix a lot of problems, and then there must have been some sort of Windows update, and then now it just causes issues.
So I don't have D3 D8 or D3 D9 DLLs in my base folder. I used to run that in Reshade, and I just had more problems than it was worth, so I just removed everything.
Yeah, I don't run Reshade. I did do that 4 GB patch that's supposed to do the DX9, but it still only has the D8 DLL.
See if you remove that D8 DLL completely. Because I'm thinking it's something that when you switched your... Yeah, it says you're connected. When you had to do that thing for DaVinci, maybe it messed a bunch of stuff up behind the scenes that NR relies on. But if you change something about the environment, maybe it fixes other
Don't
things.
go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds.
Yeah, it could be. Does anybody remember how to get rid of that moving animated background crap?
Yes, it's in
Options
other. Yep. I have everything turned off except driving screen chat.
Ah, thank you. I couldn't remember how to do that.
Yeah. Hey, he's on track, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay.
Your graphics look right?
And yeah, my
More
frame rate's
right
a
than
bit
before.
low, but
Okay.
that's something I can work on later.
Yeah, you can turn shadows off. It would help.
They're off. Like most of that stuff's turned off. It just sometimes it gives me. It may just be this version's track being a Tate track.
I don't know. I'm at 145.
Yeah, same. I cap mine at 144 because that's all my screen can do. So, and it's like bouncing off of 144.
So which was it? Was it running it as administrator or removing the D3 D8? Both?
Must have been the app and then the run as administrator.
Nice.
Cool. Well, if you want to just get a few laps in, and then I'll kick it to Q whenever you're good. 'Cause I'm good as far as practice. I don't know about everybody else.
As far as your frame rate, that could be the Ren DXG. Anisotropic level needs to be to 0 instead of 2.
Yeah, and don't do.
Oh yeah, I think
don't
I've
do
got
the
it set at
-1.
1.
5,000 in seconds. Okay,
Just don't do
you're clear
-1
of
for
pit
your texture set size.
Turns out,
That's
James,
what I used to do.
lane. Okay,
I found out that setting it to -1 is the same thing as setting it to 2 to the power of 32 minus 1.
Huh.
So
I know,
it's
that's
not
another one
automatic.
is-
It's setting it at an astronomically high number, letting NR take whatever amount of your computer resources at once.
Right. I know that used to be like, oh, this is how you get super clear textures, but then something changed, and all of a sudden it was like,
I think it's the 4 gigabyte patch. It
Yeah,
allows it to
probably.
take a lot of your
it's like,
resources.
oh, don't mind if I do.
Right.
Yeah, I may have
Go
to
over
like
70.
redo
Keep
that
it
4
under
GB patch or
5,000
something.
in seconds.
Is the speed limit actually 70 or is it like 90 or something?
Should be 70.
Okay.
It was telling me that.
When the spotter says 70, I'm always suspicious.
Right. And that's
It
what.
could be 300. You wouldn't even know. Okay, it says pit road speed 70.
Yeah.
Don't go over 70. Keep it
Well,
under 5,000
since
in
we're just going to give
seconds. Okay, you're clear of
Mike a
pit
little bit
lane.
of time to practice, I'll go over and kind of do a quick pre-race meeting
Okay,
type of
work
deal
when you
since,
can.
first of the season, and we do have at least a couple new guys. I had a little cheat sheet just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because happy hour is going to basically be like, get up and make a final bathroom break kind of thing. Not like, it's going to be like 5 minutes. So I figure just get everything out of the way here for driver meeting. All right. So welcome to Saturday Night Shootout Season 8. Just a reminder, I don't think anybody here has to worry about that, but we do try to keep things PG-13. So all voice and text communications, keep it all respectful and generally, if sometimes we've got people's kids come in here and race with them, so just keep it clean. So some of the major changes, if you've raced in SNS before, blocking is not allowed until after the halfway competition caution. It used to only be allowed right at the end, like, I think, what was it, like last lap? And yeah, so for various reasons, we are just going with after the halfway. I feel like before the halfway, there's really no point in it. After the halfway, just let it rip. Just know that it is at your own risk. If there is a wreck that throws a caution at 5 laps or fewer before the halfway mark, that's going to act as the halfway caution. So just keep that in mind with your fuel strategy. So what we are looking at, if everything goes green, we'll be doing the yellow at the end of 27. So if it goes anywhere between 22, 23, 24, any of those, that's just going to count as the halfway caution. I'm not going to have us go race again for like 2 laps and then throw another one. Race back to the line on all cautions. So when you do hear the spotter say race back, you're actually going to do that. That's another change from previous seasons. Just going to race back every single caution. Lucky dog, if there is one, is going to go to the first car 1 lap down at the time of caution. And that is provided you're not the one who caused the wreck. We do have a 3 in park rule, so if you cause 3 incidents, you're going to be out. I feel like 1 incident, that's people make mistakes. 2, yeah, you gotta work on some stuff. But if you cause 3 in one, not even 60 lap race, then you're going to be considered a menace. So, lapped cars, hold your lines. Leaders, just make a clean pass. That's one other reason why I want everyone on voice comms. So if a leader does need to ask you to take a certain line, you need to be on comms. Let's see, anything else? Double file restarts. We're not going to do any choosing. It's just going to be wherever you line up according to the game. Black flags for the most part. If the game gives you one, can't think of anything that might cause any reason why you shouldn't end up with that black flag. But if there is some weird circumstances, then I do have that queued up to clear black flags. If there is a wreck and for some reason the game doesn't throw a yellow, just let me know. I can manually throw one as well. Yeah, I think that is it. I don't know if anyone has any questions or concerns.
Actually, what's the pit frequency set to? 1x or 2x or 3x?
2.
All right.
So we should be able to make it to halfway on 1 tank, but again, like I said, if the caution does get thrown early for whatever reason, that's going to be the halfway, and then you're going to have to worry about your fuel strategy for the rest of the race. So that's one thing that might kind of keep things a little interesting. But yeah, if everything goes green until halfway, then pit strategy is not going to be a huge factor. But any preceding cautions, I haven't actually seen how tires are faring on this track, so that may be a factor as well. But that's the other thing. We did touch on this earlier, but I don't think everyone was here. Damage is off, and that is for a reason. That is intentional. In the past with this league, if you caused an incident, you could potentially ruin somebody's race. you'd have to claim it, serve an EOLL penalty. We're not going to be doing that. If you cause an incident, I mean, unless it's egregiously like you did it on purpose, intentional, then records racing. So that's kind of part of not having damage. Damage is cause a yellow. We're just going to regroup. If you are a victim, that sucks, but you're not going to take any damage for it. There are still, I will let you know, I found this out the hard way. Last season when we were running no damage, the random equipment failure though does still happen. So you could, and I believe if you miss a shift or do something crazy with your transmission, like shift it into reverse while you're doing 180, that's still going to cause internal damage to your car. It's just external forces aren't going to cause any damage. So keep that in mind.
There are occasional instances where wrecking will still cause engine damage.
Right. That was one thing I found out. I think I had the gas just floored as I was flipping or something, and all of a sudden it told me my engine had blown. So, but at least like there's not going to be any way you could necessarily directly blame someone like, hey, you ruined my race because of this. So. And first and foremost, just the whole reason we're here is to have fun. So let's just keep it light. I know the whole point is to win, but the actual point is to have fun doing it. That does remind me of the other change I didn't have on my list that was supposed to make me not forget things. Going under the yellow is allowed. It's just another thing that's at your own risk. And say you go under someone and they have no obligation to let you back up. So I know a lot of tracks, I'm not sure if here, but you can go under it and then you're going to come up to a turn and you're not going to want to be under the yellow line. So just kind of choose your moments. If you feel like you want to go down there, you can. It's not going to be some sort of a thing where, hey, you went under the yellow and now you're disqualified, or we've got to give you an EOLL in the review or anything like that. It's just, you want to go into there, you can, but just again, do it at your own risk. If you go down there, cause an incident, that is going to count as one of your three. So just keep that in mind. And I don't know, with such a small field, if I'm going to need to worry about keeping track of everyone incidents. I kind of hope we can be on like an honor system. Like, hey, I know for a fact that I just caused 3 crashes. So, but again, with a small field, that should hopefully not be a factor. So if everyone is good to go, I'll go ahead and kick it to Q.
I'm having trouble figuring out how to clip this down to only show part of the window.
And I guess we lost Kenny. I guess he's not coming back. All right, kicking it to Q. I just noticed Tyler is muted. I don't know if Tyler, do you know that you're muted?
Activated.
I'm good.
I just want to make sure you're
Microphone
here.
muted.
Good luck. Tyler, I'm assuming you intentionally did not queue.
Correct.
Microphone activated.
Yeah, it's correct.
All right. Well, I was going to tell whoever polled to save the replay, but I will do that myself. So,
Good lab,
for
James.
those, thanks. That was close though. For those new to this, we do save our replay if you poll and or win, and there's a folder in the resources channel where you can upload those, preferably like right after the race, if not the next day.
I was trying to put a Discord voice chat thing overlay on my stream. I couldn't figure out how to crop it, so fuck it, we ball. I told Gustavo that he's not in TeamSpeak to join TeamSpeak. He's not banned from TeamSpeak. Whatever.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000.
Yeah,
In
it is what
seconds.
it is.
Okay, you're clear
It
for
is.
Assuming he can hear us in the Discord chat. Maybe next time we'll just do Discord
Okay, merge when you can.
completely. Because yeah, I prefer the overlay from that versus having to have the TeamSpeak window.
The only thing about Discord is you can't do whispers.
That is true. Well, not sure if that's super necessary with 5 cars.
True. You could always do the old-fashioned whisper text in game.
That's true. I still have never gotten the hang of trying to type while I'm racing. Got my keyboard right here, but it's like that's why I try to get most of my admin commands set up on my wheel. So. Only thing I have to use the keyboard for is type in a car number if I need to.
The Sonic logo looks super wonky on my hood from my roof view. Looks like a giant W-shaped amoeba.
Kevin, I don't know if you do cockpit view, but I did leave a little Easter egg there for you.
Sega.
Oh my god, I just had my mic muted for like the longest time. No one told me nothing. But it was, yeah, I noticed the little Easter egg there. I really appreciate that.
Cool.
Who has the 7 car claimed?
Don't go over 70.
Good question.
Keep it
I
under
would have to check.
5,000. In seconds.
If they only have it claimed for iRacing, do they still have it claimed for NR?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like league wide.
I gotcha.
You're too far back. Pull up.
No, you're too far back. Pull up. Jerk. I guess Kevin hasn't gotten on track at all in this session, or since you restarted the server. I was gonna look and see what the Easter egg was, but he's not gotten on track at all.
Here, let me get on track just for you to see it.
Well, you got 3 seconds.
gotta go fast.
It's
I like-
it's so good.
I was like, I could just put the Sega logo or his name or something. But like, let me do something fun.
Sega.
I haven't painted a car for someone else in like years. So
If you wanted to
That's
do a pit crew for me, that'd be cool. Need a new 2026 pit crew.
Somebody got to make some new templates for that.
I was just thinking that when I was making the one for Kevin. I was like, man, this is the same one we've been using for years.
Is there anything new that the pit crews are wearing or that the war wagons have on them? I guess they all have high definition TV screens with
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say they all have
stuff on 'em.
screens, but unless you're gonna be able to animate that, it's not really worth it.
You could just have like an aerial shot of the car
Yeah, that's
on
true.
the screen or something. Maybe pull up one of those old, well, not old, I guess that would be stupid, but when they got the cutaway car on the broadcast.
Drivers, to your car.
Take a screenshot of that and place it on there.
Yeah.
I still want to try to animate the pit sign using the Chrome Illusioner.
Oh yeah.
I've never tried it, but I think it might work since there are LODs on the model.
Well, top fives for everyone.
Guess doing points will be easy for this one.
This will be a fun little fun run. Just imagine we're just 20 seconds behind the pack or something in a normal Daytona race.
Did I miss? You said the race isn't going the full distance?
It is.
Oh, okay. You said something about lap 25 earlier.
Get ready now. Going green.
Although I don't know why it's telling me lap this 70. That's more than I was expecting.
Are we doing 70 laps?
I guess we are.
Okay.
I guess fuel is gonna be a factor.
Some leagues do like 50 laps, but they'll set it to 70 so they can do green-white checkers. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, when I was setting this up, it told me it was gonna be 54 laps. So
Your INI and the server INI have to match in default event laps.
that's where I didn't even touch the INI. So I don't know why it wouldn't match.
Stay low.
Oh well, it's what it is.
70 laps.
So yeah, fuel mileage is gonna be a factor now before the halfway.
Microphone muted.
I think that's 210 miles.
Microphone activated.
Outside. You're now in third. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Stay low. Still there. Next car's the leader. Stay low. Clear.
I'm showing now like 10 laps left of fuel. Less fuel than I thought we would get, and more laps than I thought we'd end up with.
Gonna be a good fuel mileage kind of race, huh?
Yep, guess so. Guess I know I better check the actual lap count before making any calculations.
Keep high. Keep high.
And the only way to really know the fuel mileage is to do a fuel run, because you can't go by any of the projections by the game.
Keep high.
Yeah, but I at least would have known where halfway was supposed to be.
That's true.
47.482.
I may have forgot to mention, but now new halfway is going to be end of 34.
Stay high. Clear inside. Clear inside.
Apron is lava.
Yeah. I didn't even intend to go down there. I just felt my car slipping down there all of a sudden.
I'm hanging back just slightly so you can hang on to the draft.
That's what makes the low line so dangerous. You see, you hit the apron and suddenly, boom. Yeah, now you have to fight your car's instinct to turn more.
The next car is the leader. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Well, that didn't work out for me.
And is the yellow line out of bounds before halfway, or is it the whole race? It's legal.
No, you're good to go no matter what.
All right. Oh, sorry, Gustavo. As if he can hear me.
Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third. Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Clear inside. Next car's the leader. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Keep high. Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third. Still there. Still there. Still there. The next car's the leader. Clear inside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Just a reminder, no blocking until halfway. For those that can hear me.
Outside.
If he blocks you, I
47.2.
perfectly condone you dumping him.
Back in second.
Because I almost did earlier.
Don't worry, I'm not lifting when he does that.
Yeah, I didn't either last time. It kind of worked out for me. I was able to give him a push and get past some people.
Stay low. Clear outside. Inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Keep high. Clear inside. 47.520. Outside. Stay low. Here comes the leader. Still there. Keep low. Stay low. Clear outside.
86 pitting this time.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in. 47.610. You are on the point.
Seven going in, or 98.
107 going in.
35 pitting.
Changing just the left sides this time. Left sides only. We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash. Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000 in second. 53.395. Go, go, go! Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
I had too good of a pit stop.
Minute 24.048. .687.
Oh god, I'm being left behind.
We do have the halfway caution.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's where the competition caution comes in. Although the second potentially green flag fits tough.
I better not speed past my pit like last time and I had to reverse.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You'd want to turn ABS off if you're using it.
It's off. I guess I just wasn't pressing the pedal hard enough.
That's the Logitech hard-ass pedals for you.
Yep.
That's why I kept using my G25s, even though I got the 923.
You can take that rubber block out, or you can use your clutch pedal as your brake pedal.
Yeah. Hey, Brent.
A lot of people who race go-karts actually use the clutch pedal as the brake pedal by default.
That is a pretty good idea.
47.571.
I need to do that.
You can actually do it on your pit stop.
I kind of miss my old Driving Force GT.
A lot of people
I
I
like
used to race
having
with
that
have that.
shifter.
The Driving Force Pro and the Driving Force GT, yeah. Hell, Randall was
Yeah,
using a
that
Momo
built-in.
till a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Mike, was that an H pattern or a sequential?
The GT Pro?
GT, whatever.
That was sequential.
Nice. You have to
Only
pay extra for that
downside,
feature
it did
now.
not have a clutch.
Ah,
I usually just set one of the paddles for a clutch.
yeah.
Stay low. Clear outside.
So any caution after this point before the competition caution is going to be the competition caution.
So is it going to come out this lap or at the end of the lap?
End of this lap, so then we'll race back. After we go to the start finish, and then we'll race back.
Gotta make
Okay,
sure
cool.
the 5th place car passes the line before you throw it. Or they'll be racing back to the caution the lap before us.
But Kevin, let me know when you cross the finish line.
All right. We just crossed the finish line.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. The next car is the leader. Inside. Keep high.
I see what you did there.
Clear inside. Car outside. Keep low. Okay, we're under caution. 47.597. Stay behind
Nice
the
battle there, Mike. You got it.
Stay behind the 35 car. You're back in second.
That was fun.
By a whisker. And I can't even
Yeah.
tell how far it was. Sorry if that was a close call, James.
No, that's cool.
I thought about just hanging out and following y'all to the caution. I was like, wait a second. Let me do a little research here. A little practice.
Pit road is now open. Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. The pace cars in the tri-oval. There are the cross flags. We're halfway home. 1 minute 36.316. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000 in second. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval.
This would be a good time for the pace minus if you had one.
The pace cars in turn 1. Go, go, go! Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the pace car. Okay, merge when you can. No tires this time, guys.
Two pits and 2 times that my pit crew messed up.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel. Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Pass the 35 car. The pace cars in the tri-oval. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000 in second. We're going green next time by. 1 minute 58.144. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. You're back in the lead. Go, go, go! Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 86 car.
Is it just inside, outside?
Okay, merge
Yep,
when you
just wherever the
can.
game tells you.
Single file?
Double.
First on the inside, second on the outside, third on the inside, fourth on the outside? Or do we choose?
No, just stay wherever the game's going to tell you.
Single file?
Standard double file sounds like.
Double. Yeah, if we do choose and everything, then I might have to clear
Odds
blacks.
inside,
and
evens
I don't want to
outside.
do
You just set up a script to clear all
Yeah.
the flags.
I don't have Dale in his yet, so.
Mine came from Keith. I can just give
Wait,
you a copy of
past
mine.
the 86, that means I should be on the inside, right?
We'll give you 1.5 cans of fuel.
Probably.
I mean, if I have to, I'll clear blacks.
Yeah, it should be third then. It's telling me to pass 86.
Yeah, game probably just hasn't updated yet. Since Tyler and the
Get
other one
ready
was
now.
pitted.
Going green. Pace cars in.
there any crazy, like, 10 points per lap led thing?
Yeah, you got one. One. I can't remember if I did 1 or 5, but bonus for most laps and then bonus for leading a lap.
Okay.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Paint the guy a car and he can't go high with me on the high side. Rude.
They say keep your enemies closer. Guess that means you don't have to work with your friends.
862.
Easy on the bumping in the corners.
47.709. You're back in the lead.
Did you happen to notice how many laps we got to a full tank?
What's that?
Did you happen to notice how many laps we got to a full tank?
You're like trailing off at the end. How many laps we got, and then
To a full tank?
I want to say 18, but could be give or take a couple. We had already been going for a while, and it was 17. So
Keep high. Keep high. Keep high.
Because I want to say it was 21, and if we get 21 to 4 halves of a tank, that's 14. No,
right.
15, 16 to a can and a half.
Still there. Clear.
Yeah, that change in laps when we started threw off all my calculations.
Stay high. 48.239. Keep high. Keep high. Clear.
I think we can make it on a can and a half.
That's what it's telling me now, anyway.
So one side of tires and a can and a half. I'm gonna go lefts.
We'll fill you up. Changing just the left side this time. Left sides only. Outside. The next car's the leader. Still there. Clear. Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third.
Sorry if that was aggressive. I was trying to give you all the speed you needed to do whatever you wanted to do to him.
Yeah, but he's blocking the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And I am not lifting. If he does that again, we may end up with the caution we need.
I don't need a caution.
I'm just trying to decide when I want to come in if we don't get one.
47.0.
Could be at any time we'd be able to make it to the end. Shit.
That was a lag thing on my end.
If I came in now, I'd make it to the end and be out ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter when we go in.
And if you want to come with me, at least we would still have some draft.
Stay low.
Yeah,
Clear.
Cool. Let's go this time.
98 pit.
86 fitting.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000.
Ooh, barely made it.
We'll give you 1.5 cans of fuel.
Check that F9 one more time. Make sure the fuel didn't bump up.
Back and forth now.
Number 107, pitting this time by
35 pitting.
Go, go, go! Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000. In second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can. The leader.
3 to the good, 2 to the good.
Same.
That's right, I heard you shift into 4th, but your engine still sounds in 3rd.
Yeah, I'm in 4th.
Yeah, you're now sounding in 4th too.
1 minute 16.863. Next car's the leader.
Left him in the dust. See if they all three come out together, they might have something for us in about 10 laps.
Yeah.
Looks like Gustavo's losing them. Maybe not. But who knows? He may not be wise enough to stay in line and work with him. He might race him.
Doesn't seem like it. He's quite aggressive.
The next car's the leader, 47.769. You're back in second.
Yeah, they seem pretty bunched up.
I think it'll take them about 16 laps to get to us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the question is, do they have enough time to actually get up to us?
I don't think so, as long as you and I stay unit.
Yep.
When they get within 3 seconds of us, they'll start to pull on our draft or something like
Right.
that.
If they get to there with 10 to go.
47.697.
Well, 11.
We got just 10 more to go. 47.676.
Come on, let's work together now. Number 34, just stick behind us. Let's catch up to the main pack now, up the front.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna work with them.
I can think of 3 reasons why that message isn't going to resound with him.
Especially because I don't know if he can hear that.
Nope, that's one.
47.765.
And I'm not entirely sure he's conversational in English, and then I don't think he
Right.
really cares about working together.
Well, it's only going to be at his detriment at a racing discipline that's very much about working together.
Yep.
Because look where the 2 people that are working together are. Yeah, 3 laps, they've only shaved off 2 seconds, so they may get close.
Every second that he spends lined up with them helps them, though.
I mean, time-wise, it looks like he's staying with him, but I can't tell if he's actually, giving him any draft help or if he's just sort of hanging out.
I would say he's doing his best to be a one-man train on the other lane that they're in.
47.6.
I'm just going to be irritated if he does something stupid with, like, 2 to go and we end up finishing under caution.
Or even if we get a caution now.
Well, yeah, right now it would be irritating. But... And then for the end, for the results, if I recall, there's an export to do that gives you all the...
Yep. You go to the standings tab in the race weekend and hit export.
That's right. Okay, cool.
Make sure you're on race, of course.
I had forgotten about that with my little test races, and then I kept having to do replay analyzer to look stuff up.
Depending on how your server is set up, it should also grab one automatically.
Oh, okay.
If you get kicked out of the game or forget, for some reason the server might have a backup.
Within 5.
Just 5 more to go. 47.717.
Stay in line.
He's back there passing folks.
Yep. Lift it.
What are you doing?
Oh, great.
Honestly, if it was me and you having to work with him, we would just get behind him. That's the only way you're gonna make him happy.
Freaking 34 snuck his nose in. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight for it. Just take my position and go from there.
Yeah, no, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming the 34.
You have to kind of realize how to deal with those type of people. Just give them what they want so you can work with them.
Yeah, if he's not going to be able to be on TeamSpeak next time, or I guess we can all get on Discord and see if that works, but this is why we all need to be on the same comms.
Yeah. I maintained that it wouldn't matter, because we were on the same comms with him over there at Fuel, and we banned him because he wasn't
Yeah, that's
listening
true.
or talking. Just opening
Well,
up his...
same thing's going to happen here.
Just opening up his open mic with some kind of
Yeah, just
soap
hold the
opera.
low line as good as you can.
Some soap opera playing in the background.
47.716.
Alright, so it's going to be close. At 2 to go, they'll probably be within 3 seconds of us. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
Mike's already 3.8.
Just 2 to go. 47.781.
That was risky. Oh. What? How? We're pulling away from him.
Uh-oh.
Kevin's
Something must have happened.
6 seconds off their draft.
Are you? Well, I guess it's race back no matter what.
Inside. Stay high. Still there.
Well, what the hell happened?
Clear. Outside. Pit road is closed. Stay low. Clear.
Good win, James.
There's the flag. It's over.
To make it interesting.
Great job, buddy.
Oh, I figured I'd give it something at the end.
Yeah. I got the old, you may be number 1, but you still look like number 2 line.
Mm-hmm. How are we gonna get your head out of that car?
Well, I guess if there had to be a caution in being there in the last lap, it was race back no matter what.
They gave us a tie to the 100th at the end there. That wasn't as close as me and Mike coming to the halfway caution,
Right.
though.
I was like, well, I still see you in my rear view, so that's helpful.
We were on pace to catch you guys, but
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. Honestly, me and James were talking. The only way you're gonna get to work with Gustavo is just line up behind him. Give him what he wants, so you can mooch off of him.
The race is over. Come on.
well, even then he was swerving too much.
Yep. That's aggravating. It doesn't help that he wasn't in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll just do Discord next time. 'Cause, I mean, well, I don't know. Because having Whisper was helpful.
Yep.
So, like, I'm not in any position to be not letting people race with small car counts, but at the same time, this is exactly why we need to be on comms.
Yeah. Oh well.
It was fun though. You guys put on a good race.
Cool. Glad my first one, even though with a few little mishaps with messed up lap counts and whatnot, still was a lot of fun. And the rules didn't cause everything to be a total shit show. So
Well,
How
the
is that?
odd lap count definitely added fun with the
yeah,
pit
it
stops.
did add some drama. So
How can you conceivably say sorry, bro, after doing that? That is not a sorry, bro.
I'll have to see what he did.
He pushed Mike in the left rear, entering turn 1.
At least it got fastest lap.
And then he didn't lift after doing so. Maybe after he was completely sideways and after he ran into him sideways. Maybe he lifted then, I can't tell. You got the fastest lap? Yeah, that's good. It doesn't even show me on the thing. 35.86, 107.34. Was I disqualified? Wait,
Race.
that's weird. It doesn't show 107 on the results, and it doesn't show me on the fastest lap chart. Weird.
Well, I know he 107 disconnected. I don't know if he.
Revealed.
Microphone muted.
Alright, well, I might as well just head off of this call now. I'll see you all
Microphone
later.
activated.
Alright, later.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, man. That was fun.
Yeah, anytime, man.
Microphone muted.
Alright,
User
YouTube.
disconnected from your channel.
Thank you guys for watching. That was a return to ISRL. Second place, can't be mad about
Good
it.
to have another Californian in the group.
Microphone activated.
Another Honda.
Microphone muted.
Yeah, I was like,
Next
asked what
race
manufacturer you wanted.
is
And I was
Wednesday.
like, hopefully Honda, because that's what I started on. He was like, yeah, Honda's cool.
Let's see. We're at Fuel Hyperspeedway, so I'm probably going to do some work to that track between now and then. Upload a new version. We'll try that out. But other than that, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.
Right, replay saved, export saved. Cool, cool.